Hey, everybody.
Hey, hey,
Welcome back to
yeah.
Coco Tapes. So
Mm-hmm.
today's topic is going to be your body hurts because you reject the present and allow your memories to define you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oops, oops. Okay, my ride is here. Bye bye. Okay, no. Uh, mm, okay, it's a sentence that yeah, we put it on the list. I wrote it because this is just like things I conclude from treating people in general. And actually, this is really good because just this morning I had a meeting with a person here where I live, and then she has some kind of disease, whatever. But she decided way back to become her own doctor, which means the doctors actually said she would die if she had another child. She went online and went on the busted studies and the doctors and different find out. She has a very rare circumstance, whatever. And
Okay.
she decided to actually have this second child, and it kind of, you could say, healed her.
Oh,
So
what?
she's like, can you believe this? And the doctor says, I can believe you. I know, and all this. And the point was, she said, but then she said, back to our topic, she said, I believe in all these things, also what you do, the laser and the right frequency generators, but I'm afraid to try something new
Yeah.
because every time I try something new, it would mess up my balance that I have found for now. And I told
Uh,
her, so like to our topic. So she, of course, like we always do, often do if we're not present, which just means being in the moment, excluding everything else you from yesterday and tomorrow, whatever, just being right here and reacting to what happens right now. Not reacting, acting. See, the reacting is, of course, just repeating the patterns, which we have so many of, so many.
yeah.
And it really have to be awake to catch yourself when you
Yeah.
do it. This is why it's nice to have friends or partner or whatever that will mirror you and say, "Oh, you did it again," or
Yeah.
"Here you go again." Normally, again, we will react negative and say, "You always say," and then we keep on just reacting on the reacting on the reacting instead of saying, "Oh, thank you for showing me. Oops,
Yeah.
I did it right. I will find another route to go on."
Yeah.
So I told her, "See, this is why you kind of." She's very interested in getting the work, working with some therapy for what I do, because she can see, that it works for others and so on, but she's afraid. And then I told her again, this is typical me to say, yeah, the fear will keep you where you are and it will make you weak. Yes, for sure. And I totally understand that you are afraid, worried to try something new due to previous experiences. And that's totally, of course, but you'll stay locked, right? You'll
Mm.
stay blocked. And by the way, maybe you find a method that works for you now, but you get older and things change, and the methods that work now may not work in 5 years.
Yeah.
For the hormones, cells, whatever. But again, back to the thing that you do, we say, I say we, we talked about all day. I don't do it, but I say we for the general collective mind. Stay stuck in these patterns and in the pains, and then we numb it down instead. We find band-aids instead of looking at the pain, sticking the finger in. And it is hard in the beginning. It is hurtful, painful. You'll lay all night crying, maybe, or screaming, or because you realize, or you have to go through a pain that brought you an emotional pain that brought you to this physical disease, imbalance. But the point is just to be present. And I told that story before here. I'll say it again. Way back, read a book called Taming the Monkey Brain. I think that was whatever, 2021 or something. And I have like many mothers and daughters, a little, little difficult relationship sometimes. And of course, patterns. She would say something, I would go react on it, or vice versa. And I just read this chapter about exactly the present. Like we always react on autopilot. So if somebody gives you a compliment, you say, "Oh, thank you," without really taking it in, maybe. Or if somebody says you're an idiot, you say, "What the hell? What do you mean?" What about reversing it, or being present and listening to what they really say? Like if somebody say, "You look good today," and ask them, say, "Thank you." What do you mean? Why? What? Oh, it's your eyes, or it's your sweater. And somebody say, "You idiot." You say, "Okay, thank you."
Uh,
What do you mean? Why? You know. to make them wonder about why they're auto reacting on something.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. And life becomes very peaceful when you do like it. Because number one, you're taking full responsibility of the situation. And this is a tape we need to do again about responsibility. I am so tired of seeing so many people not taking responsibility for their life and their situation. It's always their partner, their job, their world, the government, something. Always.
Yeah.
It's never them. It's so weird. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it. Actually, I do stand under it because I don't understand. No.
Yeah.
No. So again, it's about being present and questioning yourself again. Why did I react like that? Why did I flip the finger at that guy when I was driving the car just because he, pushed me a little bit to move quicker? Or, why? Where does it come from? Usually it's not even from ourselves. It's something from our parents we copy, or, the person that taught us how to drive the car, or an ex or a partner's reaction that we take on and just react all the time. So you can't be happy. You cannot be happy when you don't question yourself why I'm in this state and what can I do. Well, he can just stop you. No, what can I do? Well, he can just drive better or more. No, what can I do? And it's all about getting back to yourself all the time, because this is your show and nobody else's.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is that I think it also comes from this culture of the pleaser culture, and the do it right culture is also part of that.
Mm.
And because it supports the status quo, it supports the program, whereas
Mm.
what we fear the most, when it actually happens, often you will hear people, afterwards saying, I'm so thankful for that happening because it really turned my world upside down, and it actually pulled me out of a lot of, mud that I had been stuck in for a way long time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
sometimes you look back and it's the hardest periods that have been the most fruitful, right? Like I
Yeah.
love it. Do you remember I think it was, I don't remember if it was Nichiren himself that talked about it or if it's just a Japanese thing, but about the bamboo that grows, and the long stretches of the bamboo, they grow really, really fast. And then the rings on the bamboo, they take ages. But it's the rings that actually support the structure. It's those that
Mm.
were, that makes it possible for you to bend with the bamboo without breaking it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I
Yeah.
love that. So, yeah.
It is. But there's also this. I like that one. To like, somebody said or wrote one day somewhere. Like every day, do something that scares you, that you fear to do, whatever. Do
Mm.
something crazy, and do something that will educate you or make you better. And in a perfect world, I think we should wake up, and besides, connecting with ourselves a bit and seeing whatever gratitude things we have or small morning routines. Then again, we should ask ourselves, okay, what am I afraid of doing? Have a list, like a bucket list of things and set out to do it. Again, do one crazy thing. What would that be? Whatever that could be that you feel is crazy. I had one the other day. I feel I rode, took the car in my morning robe down to a coffee shop and got a coffee in my morning robe. And that's for me crazy, because when I seen people doing that when I was a kid, I thought that's crazy people. It's crazy people. So he comes all the way back from when I was 6 or something. That's crazy people doing
Yeah.
that,
It doesn't
because it's
surprise me
so.
because I was, I lived in Torbeck, which is this
Yeah, yeah,
harbor
yeah.
town where the fisher this old fisherman's
Yeah.
town, where everybody, when I used to come home late, maybe from a tour, in town. I had been out with friends or whatever, and I would wake up like in a half coma in the morning and look out the window, and all these people would walk by at way early, even in the winter time, with just a
Mhm.
bathrobe to jump into the waters. So I was quite
Yeah, but that's different because that's excuses. Same with my area. It's by the sea. The same here. Because you can put it into context. Yes, it's logical. They're going to the sea.
Yeah,
But to
okay.
see somebody in a robe in a coffee shop away from the sea,
Yeah.
brains get confused, right? Because what the hell? Did they forget to get dressed? Are they crazy? They must be crazy,
Yeah.
right? They must be crazy. No, they would just, why the hell should I put clothes on? I'm just
Yeah.
going for coffee. I'm
Yeah.
going back home,
Yeah.
you know? But was a challenge for me because my own way of judging people as crazy, now I was going to be the crazy person. And it was easier. Nobody even looked, and nobody even, I mean, but this is also different here where I am in this country. They don't really, people can do whatever. I would never do it back home in my own city, not even though it's a seaside village. I mean, town. I would. So you do something that's crazy and something that makes you scared because this is all the things that'll get you out of your comfort zone, and you will see that you survive.
Oh
You
yeah.
actually do,
Actually,
and it's very important.
that's one we that's another subject we can pick up at some point, the comfort zone.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah,
to
yeah,
break down
yeah.
old ones and create new ones. I thought I saw like this. I think Famke put on a really lovely post, which I reposted. What she said something about comfort zones. But we'll do
Mm,
one on that.
mm.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Shall we leave it at that?
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
All right. Like, subscribe, share, comment, keep it civil, and we'll see you on the next one.
The first one that comments now will get a gift.
Okay.
First one, like, you get a gift in 2025.
Okay.
Let's see
All right.
what it'll be. Mhm.
We're handing out gifts here, and we don't even know what it is yet.
Yep.
But we'll find out. All right. See you on the next one. Ciao,
Yes,
ciao.
we will.